being with us at 5:30. The Cincinnati Police Department is facing staffing issues. The yellow column there shows where they want to be, and the green column is where they are now. Orange shows what staffing could look like if nothing's done. WCPO 9 News anchor Craig McKee spoke with Chief Theetge about what her plans are to bring up those numbers. Craig.
Well, Tanya, there's a lot of concern for police, a number of kids involved in these crimes. We're talking about kids just a few years ago from playing on playgrounds like this behind me. You see a couple kids back there playing now. A few years after playing there, well, they're out on the streets. They should be tossing a football, and instead they're shooting at each other. The Cincinnati Police Department right now is just trying to play a numbers game when it comes to maintaining officers out on the streets to deal with this. And within the departments, within the police department, it's a shuffle that has Police Chief Teresa Theetge really pointing to a critical breaking point.
Our data shows us by 2029, if we don't continually recruit and hire and train, we're going to be hurting for officers come 2029.
So 2029 is really that critical point.
Yeah.
And you don't want to get to that point,
Correct.
obviously.
Correct. I'd like to do what I can now to avoid that critical point.
Part of easing that concern is a new recruiting class that started on Monday. The chief is happy with the fact there are more recruits than their last class.
51 is a good number to start with. And that being said, we are already several weeks into our recruiting efforts for our next test, which will be sometime in the fall, for a class in spring of next year.
She sees the full recruitment class as a sign that perhaps perception on wanting to be a police officer is changing after years of a dark cloud tied to officer-involved shootings and misbehavior across the country.
It's very cyclical. We have trouble, and then the hiring eases a little bit, and we have more luck, more success there. I think the pendulum is swinging back that way now. We need to change the narrative in this country, and if they're not going to do it across the country, we'll do it here in Cincinnati.
The FOP president always likes to speak out, oftentimes against the administration choices that they made. One thing that he agreed with was your decision to pull sergeants, decrease the number of sergeants, and get more officers out in the street. What was your reaction when you heard he agreed with this policy?
So, Mr. Hills is labor. I'm management. Sometimes we see eye to eye, sometimes we don't. So yeah, when we see eye to eye, I take that as a win. But at the end of the day, I own my decisions. The union's not going to influence me one way or another.
We know that I believe 27 officers have filed for their retirement this year so far. We mentioned the sergeants going back out, so there's 24 there, and you lose 27. Mm-hmm. You're constantly in flux and trying to keep a number of officers on the street.
Yeah. So, you have to weigh, what are we trying to accomplish every single day on this department? Our priority is answering calls for service. That's with certainty. But we are also investigating homicides, investigating rapes, investigating gun crimes. And so we need bodies in those assignments to continue that work as well. So it's not as easy as just pull everybody out and put them in uniform to answer calls for service. Otherwise, our investigative tools would shut down in this city.
And they're actually already working on that next recruitment class, trying to get those numbers up. Right now, the department needs every single investigative tool possible as they confront this recent spike in shootings. Coming up at 6, my conversation with Chief Theetge continues as I discover kind of a twist in this investigation right now involving some of the shooters involved and some of their own relatives and the reasons behind some of the shootings themselves. Tanya will lay that out coming up at 6.
Okay, we'll see you then. Thanks, Craig.